What's going on, y'all? I just want to come in here and I want to talk to people. I just want to come address the base tonight. Um, Nothing too crazy, really short, you know. Um, I want to talk to the people out there that have dreams and goals. And people in life, some people will dog you out for real. I just want to be 100% with that. People will dog you out in ways that is crazy where they don't understand you, they may not get you or who you are. But for any young man or young woman that's out there that's trying to make a difference in their community, somebody who is wanting to, create things and build things, and they're fighting for their people in their city, don't let nobody down you. Don't let somebody tell you to stop. Don't let somebody tell you to stop fighting for something that your heart is in, because people will do that. People will use religion to beat you down. People will use twist the Bible to beat you down, and people will use different routes to make you feel like you're doing wrong. But you can't stop. You can't stop because people are gonna always say something about you. People are always gonna do things to you, say things to you. If they don't agree with you, they're gonna always say something different to you and then beat you over the head with it. You gotta stay focused and keep moving. Don't let people push you down, drain you. It's discredit your dreams and what you want to do. And you could be walking in faith. Everybody don't know your purpose. Everybody don't know your dreams. So you gotta keep going. Because people will try to break your encouragement by saying some of the dumbest stuff. And it can come from anybody. And, when it comes from people that you're close to, no matter whether it's family, brothers, sisters, aunties, no matter who it comes from, you know, it can hurt a little different if it comes from another side of your life. And I'm not speaking about nobody specific. I'm just talking in general. Um, because sometimes people get fed up with garbage that you deal with around the people that's in your circle. Because everybody wants you to just because you don't fit their agenda in life, or you don't match how they live. So you gotta. I can't. People can't live like that. People gotta live out their dreams. I just ask that people stop getting religion twisted up with stuff and to hurt people, and that happens a lot out here. Where we play with that Bible and we use it to hurt people when we shouldn't be. And people are gonna say, "You're a babe in Christ. What do you know?" I'm learning every day. I'm not perfect, but I do know we're not supposed to hurt people with the Bible. Now I want to hear probably some stuff about this. But who are you to say? And who are you when you're doing this? And I'm not gonna give the full backstory about why I'm telling my story, but I'm just saying we got to be careful how we use the Bible on people when you're trying to, discourage somebody, especially when they're not um, trying to hurt anybody or, you know, or try to hurt others in a way that you're trying to fix something. And I understand that, God owns the world, He created it. But you don't know what the Lord has in store for that person. You don't know what walk He has a person on. When you tell somebody, "Oh, you're doing it wrong because God said," how do you know where God has me walking? How do you know that? Because that's almost like you're playing like you're like God, like you are God, like we're human in this flesh body. I'm sorry, and nobody's perfect in life because everybody comes from different backgrounds and different situations in life. But you cannot tell somebody what their journey is when you're trying to hit people over the head with a Bible. You can't do that. I don't care how saved you are. Because you don't know what journey the Lord has that person on. And that's what people get confused about a Bible. Is they think and act like they know what your actions are and accuse you of what you're doing. But when they hit you with a Bible, they act like They know everything you're supposed to be doing. How do you don't know God is working to make somebody do that? But when they start breaking down stuff and they say, "Oh, you can't say this, you can't say that," or the Bible doesn't say that. But when I go read something in the Bible, I start finding stuff that doesn't match what you're talking about, and they want you to give a whole explanation and go into. No, I read what I read in an actual Bible, the same Bible you read from, says the same stuff. So now I have to get on here and just elaborate. People get played with a lot. People get played with a lot. So keep on going for your dreams and don't let somebody try to stop you from chasing an amazing dream. And people will never understand you if they have never been in your arena or walked in your shoes in some kind of way or what you're doing right now. They'll never get you. And sometimes you just gotta walk away because you can get emotional with this stuff. When you're dealing with somebody, you can get emotional because you know how much you genuinely care about what you're doing. You're putting your heart into something, but everybody's heart is not the same. We're all different. That's why I gotta stop. Sometimes when you get mad, I've gotten mad about stuff, and that's why I gotta pull myself back in because everybody's not meant to walk in the shoes that you're walking in. Win or lose this run that I'm doing for mayor, I'm gonna always say it's not about me. It's never been about me. I'm just looking at the needs of the people in the city of Canton. It's that simple. I mean, the city of Canton needs better. And if I gotta go down through a man's track record to do it, I'm gonna do that. If I'm gonna do numbers, I'm gonna do that. If you got numbers attached to you that says you did this, I'm gonna do that. I will find every piece about a person that I'm facing in a campaign. Just like they're gonna do me. When they find out that I had special education when I was a kid, they're gonna bring that up on me because they're gonna go get the transcripts. I don't care. I had special education. That doesn't make me less of a man from living in this earth. I'm 36 now. Canton City Schools. I mean, that's where I graduated from. Yes, I acted up in school, but I got better. I got my behaviors together. I was a kid. Did kid things. You know what I mean? But that shouldn't stop a person from living out their life and their dreams. And for all the mothers out there and all the brothers out there or adoption parents, you got to watch how you talk to these kids when you start talking to them because beating them down negativity in their life, and that goes for any parents or any kind of family. Like, you got to watch what you're saying to your kids, man, because they take that in there and it rocks with them for a long time. Like, you don't know how long people can hang on to stuff like that. I'm not saying that we should be hanging on to stuff, but when you constantly repeat your same actions every day, I mean, it's going to be like that. For people. You know what I mean? We're human at the end of the day. Y'all have an amazing night. I just want to say, love y'all's family the best y'all can. And who is ever doing any kind of work for this country, I don't care if it's mayor, president, a councilman, whatever kind of business your young child is doing, support him. Stop beating him over the head with stuff, because you don't know what they can do. You don't know what the mission is for them. So love your family, because not everybody's getting love from their family. So love your family, love your kids, and yes, live another day. God bless. Love y'all.